Okay.
Where's
Hi.
Natalia?
Hello.
She's there.
I don't see her.
I see her.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
I see her. She's frozen. Oh, there she is.
It's okay. It's okay. Um, yeah, all of it like deliberately puts down the resolution on your end. Okay, we are live now. We are all here now. I'm gonna do a recap now. So last time on Safra, our adventurers were ambushed by a bunch of assassins in the middle of the night. Elwyn destroyed the house, and part of the house, and then the party went and tortured a dude, made him get naked and dance. So that was fun. Let's see. Did you kill him again and then revive him again? I'm not sure. Tried to anyway. And then y'all found out some stuff about what's going on. Zone of Truth is a DM's nightmare when you're trying to deceive people, but whatever, it's fine. And yeah, you all found out some stuff about the collective and what they're doing, what they want to be doing, and stuff like that. So that was a lot of fun, and that brings us to where we are now, which is you're still on your way to eventually meet with the magistrate, find out what the heck was so urgent to send a courier late at night, and you're taking the prisoner to Jimbo.
Jimbo.
All right, Jimbo. So,
Yeah.
Arterian, let's start with you taking the prisoner to Jimbo.
The prisoner is going with me to Jimbo. I'm not taking him to Jimbo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's just tied to my elephant. And I'm going to Jimbo. And so I go to Jimbo and I say, "Hi, Jimbo. It's been a while."
Arterian, very nice to see you. What's going on here?
I got a new pet.
I can see that. Well, quite a big elephant there.
Oh, I meant the other one.
He like looks around the elephant.
He's under the blanket.
Oh.
He's alive. Don't worry.
Who is he?
He's a guy that. This is a really good segue, honestly, into exactly what I came to talk to you about. He's a guy that's part of all of the. You remember I came to you. I talked about all of the people taking the children and killing them, and they had the triangle thing and all of that stuff. Well, he's part of them, and we interrogated the shit out of him because he came with a bunch of friends and tried to jump us in our house. Yeah.
Well deserved, I'm sure. To torture
Monday
him.
night stuff.
Yeah.
Just a typical Tuesday morn.
Yeah. Sounds it.
He said, look around. Can we have some privacy? Actually, I just realized.
Sure, yeah. Come on over to the barracks and step into my office. He'll like lead you around down the street a little bit to one of the barracks. There's a whole wall of buildings that line the southern wall that are it's basically like endless row houses of identical apartments, and he takes you into the first one where it's a little bit different, and that's his office.
Okay. Through a zone of truth spell, we learned that the collective may have ties maybe within the magistrate or within the government or something like that. And I was wondering if you might know any sort of shady bitches.
I mean, this whole part of town is full of shady bitches. But I mean, as far as things go in the government, I've not become aware of anything.
You don't know of any of the leadership that might be a little bit, a little too close to some crime?
Not to some crime. I mean, a lot of people don't really like Pentatitis all that much. Understandably so. He's kind of a pompous asshole, but, other than that, no.
Who's the newest magistrate person?
The newest magistrate would be... let me think. So, and then he joined then, but then we elected him. Oh man, who was it? I would say that it was probably Clovis. I think Clovis was the last one that was elected.
Clovis. All right.
Yeah.
All I know is that this thing goes a little deeper than I had originally thought.
Ah.
This whole collective they have roots all over the place. Keep your eyes over your shoulders, but also on both sides and everywhere.
He kind of tries, and he's like, of course, yeah, I will, yeah.
Yeah, they're sneaky bitches, and they'll steal your children and turn them into skeletons in order to resurrect something. They're trying to resurrect some sort of deity or demon or I don't know.
Oh.
But that's what they're using the children for.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, real weird.
But you stopped them from the children, from kidnapping the children.
I didn't. There's way more of them.
Oh, where?
That's why I'm worried. They're in the laundromat, and they're maybe in the magistrate, and
Oh.
I just start naming places, like just throwing out, like they're everywhere. They're in the air.
Well, they're not in here.
That bird outside might not be our bird.
Arterian, you are starting to sound kind of crazy. When was the last time you slept?
Well, I slept last night up until the point where my house got raided by a bunch of these fuckers.
Oh, fair. You seem tired. You look tired.
Slam my flail onto the table. This is serious!
The table goes... just cracks down in half with the weight of the flail. He's like,
Shit, I'm sorry.
that's fine. We'll get someone to fix it. You know that...
I know a person. Her name is Lisa. She fixed my whole house, and she's gonna have to do it again because they jumped my house.
Okay. We'll get in touch with this Lisa person. You do know, though, that it is a crime in this city to own other people and keep them as prisoners, right?
That's why I'm taking them to the magistrate.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure.
That's where I'm going next.
Okay.
I need some answers, and these bitches best be paying up.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also, I need a fight. When can we get into a fight with something?
Oh, I mean, don't you worry. That time will come soon enough. I promise you that.
I believe you, Jimbo.
All right.
All right, well, this wasn't fruitful in any way whatsoever. I appreciate talking to you, though.
Great. I'm sorry I could not be of more assistance.
You should be, but okay. Bye, Jimbo.
Fuck you.
I still respect you. I just know that this is in the know, and you are not in this know.
I am not in the know.
But if I get in the know, you will know, and then I might need your help.
Have you considered that maybe I am in the know and there is nothing to know?
Jimbo, if you're in the know and you're not telling me, we're gonna have some problems, and I don't want to have problems with Jimbo.
I would tell you if I knew something. You know I would.
Okay,
we
then
go
you're
way
not
back.
in the know.
But maybe there's nothing to know. Just
is-
putting that out there.
That is possible. Well, have a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and jump back on my steed outside and ride off into the sunset with my new
You
pet
do that.
and my elephant.
Okay. Arterian, please explain to me how you tied the person under the blanket.
I tied him like he was like lengthwise on the top of the elephant,
Okay.
and I just like wound rope so he was like this, and I just wrapped that bitch.
Okay.
Like in the cartoons when they're like someone's like tied to the railroad tracks. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Also, if he tries to escape, my elephant can speak to me telepathically to inform me that he's about to get out, and I can beat the shit out of him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You just see
So
the guy's feet and the head. That's it.
several times your elephant was like, "He's wiggling. He's wiggling again." Your elephant's southern also.
Bastard.
He's wiggling. We got a wiggling worm back here.
If you need to, just go ahead and roll around and shut him up.
Yeah, he can't get out.
Okay. Well, we're done in here. This was of no use.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Where to next?
To the magistrate.
To the magistrate.
I come outside and I just jump all the way, like 15 feet in the air, and then I just gracefully land on top of its back, however high it is.
All right. Yeah. I mean, it's the size of a very large horse. So,
It is.
like, very,
It is.
like, bigger than a Clydesdale, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. So you're going to, your elephant's going to kind of prance on over to the magistrate. And the rest of you, what have you been doing on your way to the magistrate? Because I remember you guys said that you were going to meet there.
I think I'm just like on the way. I'm just like, this is a bad idea. Okay. Like, this is. You should never trust the man. I don't know why we're going. They already know that we're on to them because Arterian went and told the head guard. We're walking right into a trap, guys.
Yay! Thank you for the follow! Whoop, whoop.
I'm sharpening my daggers.
Shing, shing, shing.
Yeah, I definitely like grabbed all my stuff before we went to, in case we didn't make that clear. I like grabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I'm wearing armor.
I'm doing the thing that Johnny
I'm
Depp does
sleeping
with
in my
my
armor from now
the
on.
Caribbean, but with my daggers.
Just with your knives.
Yeah, with my
Oh.
knives.
That's cool.
Show off. All right, cool. So you all meet up at the gates of the magistrate. You have two guards standing guard, as guards do sometimes, and the gates are locked and closed, and the guards stand there looking at you. They remember you. They remember you.
What did you say? They remember you?
Yeah.
Or they don't remember?
They remember. Worm's like, "Hi, what's up? Back again?
Yeah.
Cool.
Here.
What can we do for you?"
Can we come in?
I don't know. Can you? Just kidding. Why?
I stab him for that.
Roll an attack.
Oh, no, I didn't even get my dice out.
I will intercept.
Okay.
I feel like it's like, in just like a since it's so repetitive, like anytime that crow just like is going about to stab some random person, it's just like Chad's like,
Natural 20. Natural
holy
20. Nice
shit.
try, Chad.
Wow.
No, that's okay. I intercept damage.
All right, so roll your nat 20 damage.
Did we lose Crow? Oh no, never mind. Okay.
Sorry, I'm getting to it.
Nat 11 for what do I add for the nat 20?
So you just whatever the damage dice is. So I think it's like a D4 for daggers. You just double that. So if it's 1d4 plus whatever, you do 2d4 plus that whatever. So you double the dice, not the other stuff.
Ten.
Good thing that wasn't a great weapon master attack.
Good thing they don't get sneak attack on it. Because I'm technically not a hostile creature. Or a threatening creature.
Yep. So how much damage did you do?
10. It was 10. It was 10.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you like just go and jab him in the neck, and he
I
crumbles.
reduced 6 of that damage.
Oh, okay, cool. So, yeah, it like cleaves near his neck and cuts him, and he's like bleeding a lot. He's like, "Arrest them! Arrest them now!" And there are guards now just kind of coming out of every building nearby. You look up and you see at least 15 archers have shown up on the battlement directly above the gate, and they're popping up the entire way around as two guards tackle you to the ground.
Can I lay on hands on the guard?
You can.
I would like to do so.
Okay.
And
Am I there yet, by the way?
Yeah, you're there too.
I'll do 5 points.
Okay. Cool.
And that also cures any diseases he might have.
Oh, you got chlamydia? Well, now you don't. So.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I did more than you hoped for. And then Crow's like, me too.
Oh my god.
Oh, I guess it doesn't do both. Never mind.
Oh yeah, you can only do one or the other, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Lame. Lame paladins aren't bloated enough.
No. Level 5 paladins are not bloated enough. Yeah, okay, so so right now you've got 2 guards that are wrestling Crow to the ground. Crow, are you resisting?
I would like to resist.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a contested strength check against both of their strength checks.
I just got another nat 20.
Oh,
I'm not
shit.
lying.
Okay, so what is your total?
I have 0 to add to my strength.
Okay, cool. Also natural 20 for one of them. Let's see what their stats are. +1 to strength. Yep, so one of them like fumbles and you kind of get out of their hands, but the other is just like and smacks some cuffs on your wrists.
Can I bite him?
You can certainly try. Go ahead and do let's see. Just do an attack roll, because I'd say you're probably proficient with your face.
My face.
I
I got
Oh,
a
her
nat
face.
1. I break all my teeth.
You bite yourself in the struggle. Take 1 point of damage. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? This one's going into the brig, or whatever we call it. No, not the brig. That's a ship thing, isn't it? This one's going into prison. Anyone else?
No, I think you should take that one to prison. That one's been stabbing me all the time. I have a bunch of daggers in my closet so that they would fall on my head. Good fucking dick move. I agree. Take him to away with them.
Yeah, that sounds like a dick move, doesn't it? All right, boys, take him away. So the gates open. The other guard leans over to you, Chadwick, and says, "You know, he definitely deserved that because we were expecting you. So I don't know why he was being a dick to you all and trying to be like, why do you want to come in? No, we knew you were coming. Like, I don't know what
I
that
kind
was.
of figured you did.
Yeah.
I mean, did you know we were coming though? We could have been held up by something, right?
I mean, theoretically, but we got a message this morning when we got on shift that you all would be coming first thing in the morning. And here we are, somewhat first thing in the morning.
Yeah, but I mean, something could have happened to us on the way over here. So it's always possible that we didn't show up, right?
Right, yeah. Regardless, we'd be expecting you.
Narrow my eyes. Like, yeah. You get it.
He gets, like, really uncomfortable, and he's like, yeah.
Some accident could have happened.
I'm kind of uncomfortable, to be honest. What is...
Just get in there. Go see the magistrate. They're finishing up breakfast now.
All right.
So, Crow, they take you into a room very nearby and just kind of like toss you on the ground and on the stone floor. And they look at you, and one of them says, "You know, I really wish the magistrate didn't need you and your stupid little group." And he like undoes your cuffs, and then he's just gonna take like a big swing at your face. Does a 16 hit you?
Wait, what did he do?
He's just gonna take a swing at your face, like give you a quick punch.
Oh. Can I headbutt him?
You could, but does a 16 hit you first?
Yeah, it does.
All right, you're gonna take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as he hits
Oh my
your
god.
jaw.
Am I near this whole situation?
Yeah, I mean, you're not near where Crow currently is right now. You all are being ushered into the main chamber now.
I'm gonna fuck him up.
And then he just opens the door and he's like, "All right, Crow, get out of here. Go join your group. Don't fuck with us again."
But I headbutt him first.
All right, go for it.
I ram because I have horns. And I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits. Go and roll your damage.
The damage. Bump.
I'm sorry, what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a little bit delayed and you got an echo. I'm pretty sure it'll work itself out.
1 point of damage.
Sweet. Okay, cool. He goes, he like, you get him right in the stomach, and he's like, "Get the fuck out of here."
And I cackle.
Okay.
Crow's like 1v1 me, bitch.
All right. So you see your group going. You meet up with them. Y'all go into the chamber. The magistrate is sitting at their table as they usually do, kind of going over some paperwork and discussing things. Let's take him lead.
Good morning. We came over first thing upon waking up.
Second thing, really.
They look up and say, "Oh," they're like a wave of relief goes on pretty much everyone's faces, except for Pentatitis, but he's kind of a dick, as we've established. He doesn't like anybody. You're no exception to that. So Kira steps up. Kira is the tiefling warlord. She stands up and she says, I'm so grateful that you're here. We have a bit of a situation that we need your help with. If you're up to it.
You need some help with the situation. We
Yeah.
might need some help with the situation as
Well,
well.
every time you come here, you need help with the situation. So it would be nice to like talk about our situation.
Sure. I mean, that's completely fair. What is your situation? Let's start there.
I go outside,
I think
I grab the guy, and then I start walking back
What?
while they do whatever they do.
Okay.
I imagine him going outside would take a little bit. I said, well, we should probably start off with Lenora. You have a situation, don't
Can
you?
we all look at her? Oh no, right?
Worst
Or
nightmare.
it's like picking her nose because she wasn't paying attention. So she's just like, what happened? What happened? What's going on?
Well, we have a situation. I think we all have a situation with. Hey, what was that dude's name that the guy spilled his beans about? The guy who used to own the house.
Klissoff or something like that?
Yeah, Klitoff. That's the one. So yeah, this jerk off, Klissoff, uh, really put a damper on our night last night.
Yeah, I mean, he destroyed our house. It was really bad.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Did
sent
he
some
though?
goons
Was it
over
really him?
who have ties to the city guard. So yeah, you have a city guard problem too.
I mean, I assure you, we don't have a city guard problem here. Our city guard is extremely well regulated, and I would know if something was going on.
I assure you, you do.
We have a
We
lot of
interrogated him under the. He was. Let me put it this way. He wasn't able to lie to me.
Mm-hmm.
I have that power over people.
Mm-hmm.
There's just something about my charismatic nature that I know for a fact when people lie.
Mm-hmm.
And he was not lying.
So he said that very specifically that the Port Lavrelai guard was involved in something.
Yes. Did you ever send the guard down to the chambers?
Yeah.
Well, he said that they're like providing guard for them
I mean,
down there.
I went with a troop just last night to make sure that it was cleared out. You left a bunch of skeletons in there, but there were no other people down there.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Can I do one too?
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay.
Come on, Chadwick. A 9.
I know, yeah. A 9.
She seems to be telling the truth to you.
All right. You know what?
Elwin, what'd you get for your insight? I'm sorry, what?
18.
Oh, 18. Yeah. Okay. So, to you get the sense that she is being completely truthful. That she seems weary from being up late. You don't really see any reason she'd be lying to you in this moment.
How many people are in the room right now besides us?
It is you all and the 5 magistrates, and there are probably like 15 to 20 guards that are just like around the room, and then there are a couple of like employees like running back and forth with some papers and like, like secretaries basically.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of walk over to Kyra?
Kira? Yep.
Kira. And just sort of lower my voice and say, like, do you think you can clear the room except for people that you really trust and none of the guards?
Let's go back to my office. And she kind of motions for you all to go toward a door that's at the back of the room. There are 2 guards outside the door. One of them opens it. He recognizes her, like, getting up and going over there. You see her give, like, a look back to the table, and one by one, each of the magisters get up and follow, except for Pentatitis, who is eating. So you all end up in this office. It's really crammed. It's not meant to have, 10 people in it? 9, because Arterian's not quite back. And yeah, Kira sits at her desk. The others kind of like lounge about, except for Clovis being, a celestial. They're just kind of like there. If that makes any sense. And Kira says, all right, we can speak freely here. What's on your mind?
There's a lot going on in this city, and every time we come with somebody and we say, here's what's happening, we hear like, oh, we don't have that problem in the city. Y'all have a lot of problems. You have some child kidnappings and murder. You have this group that is definitely set up shop in the place that you just left. And then Arterian will have some more information once we get back. So I just wanted to cut to the chase a little bit faster. No offense, Chad.
As she's saying
sure.
that, can I, as she's like saying all those things, can I detect thoughts on the folks that, like, all of them? Is
Sure.
it possible for it to be on all of them?
Like detect thoughts you do on yourself, and that you're able to detect thoughts. You can open yourself up to all of their thoughts, and you'll just be inundated with thoughts, and it'll be, intense. But you could like systematically kind of just like scan.
Yeah, so I want to, as she's talking, I want to kind of look around and see, like, if there's anything that they're thinking as she's talking about this.
Okay. So you get pretty much the same thing from all of them, really, and their thoughts as they're going about the listening. They're basically saying, yes, granted, all cities do have problems. No city is perfect. We get that. I get that. I'm interested to hear what they have to say, because whatever appears to be happening in the city, we need to know about it and squash it, like what happened with the children thing.
And who's the one that's outside?
Pentatitis.
Pentatitis and Arterian now. Arterian. You walk in with a body, and it's just Pentatitis in there.
I look around. I see Pentatitis.
He sees you.
I approach Pentatitis, and I say, "Where did everyone go?"
I really thought you were saying hepatitis this whole time.
Yeah, Pentatitis B.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
there is a hepatitis in this game.
Yes.
Okay.
He just like nods to the door behind him. I don't know. They went in there. I'm not sure.
Very nonchalant of you.
Yeah, I actually don't care. I look at all of this. I've got so much work, and I haven't even finished breakfast yet. I don't care what they have to say. I assume they're filling them in on the the lost adventuring party or whatever.
I just like hold the dude's I'm like holding this guy up by the back of his neck, and I just face him at him like he has some stuff to say. I'm gonna go make sure he says it to them.
Oh, all right. Yeah, takes a pencil from behind his ear. He like continues
Yeah,
working.
we can come back out too. I just wanted to like.
Well, let's jump back to the other room now.
It looks
so-
like the bulk of your work is breakfast, by the way.
Okay, in the room, Lenora. You heard those thoughts.
So, did I hear hepatitis say something? Or think something?
If you're like concentrating on like picking up each person in the room, you probably wouldn't have picked up what he was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. What's my willpower like right now?
As I get to the door.
Oh, I hope that's your I hope that's Arterian at the door. Is that I'll get it. And so Illyria is the head magistrate. She gets up, peeks out the door, and
All
and
she sees
she sees
is
you.
this dude's
Oh.
face.
Oh. Oh.
It's this guy.
Oh, okay.
It's actually me.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, Tyrion. Oh, it's a good
Yes,
one.
yes.
That's a good one. Come on
That
in.
was, I thought it would be humorous. Anyway, he has some stuff he might need to repeat.
Okay.
And remember the deal. We could be your friends. Or we can be your enemies, as Crow showed you.
Nope. Please be my friend. Oh, I forgot. No, that's his accent. Okay, hold on. No, please be my friend. I don't want to be, I don't want to go. I don't want to be your enemy. I don't want to be in a room with that crow thing over there. That just is. No.
It's unsettling even for me.
Well, just tell me what I need to tell them. He turns to the magistrate. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Well,
Just tell us
it may
what-
not be that easy. Now, Chad, I understand the power you possess over lies and truths, but they may not. Maybe you should give them a demonstration so that they understand that everything this little shit's gonna say is true.
I mean, I just knew he was telling the truth. I don't know what you really want me to do.
You put up the dome around us and
I don't
you-
recall.
You fucking high little shit.
Kira steps forward and she says, it's alright, I've got this. And she casts Zone of Truth on the room. And she goes up to him and says, what is it? What is going on? What are they talking about? What's going on?
Okay, I'll make my save.
Yeah, everyone. What is it? A wisdom save? I don't have it in front of me right now. I just know it. Yeah, wisdom save. Oh, okay.
I got a decent roll on this.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do. That's a waste of a nat 20.
18.
Am I rolling?
Yeah, everyone in the room, please make a wisdom saving throw. Just as, as the circle of truth goes through, this will determine whether or not you can get through the truth.
So Mine's actually an 8 plus 4, because that was my first roll. I didn't mean to roll again. I was just trying to get to my modifier.
Oh.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes, wisdom. Wisdom save.
I got a 13.
Okay.
Got a 19.
Okay. 4. Okay. Astra? Did you do it in there? I don't know.
I rolled it, but it disappeared.
Oh my gosh, do you remember what it was? You can try again if you want.
I'm not using. Again.
Okay. Anyone who got below an 18 failed. If you got 18 or higher, you succeed.
I win!
Which just means that you can tell a lie if you wanted. The rest of you feel this urge to tell the truth, but no like requirement to actually speak. Just like this kind of like, oh my god, I don't think I can lie to this person. And so
like I'm sort of like in the back, like starting to sweat because I like have a real problem not talking. So I just am praying that nobody asks me anything because I'm gonna So I'm just slowly backing up.
nice. So Kira turns to the person and says, all right, what's all this about? And he starts spilling, like he wants to get the heck out of this. And he says, he recounts how, Klisov used to own the house. He was leading up the Port Laverly branch of the collective. They had recently found a new hideout, and he was getting it set up to get all of the people to come in, and then they, were going to start working. And he basically recounts the same exact thing that he told all of you. And he, as soon as he says the Port Laverly branch of the hideout, Kira stops him and says, okay, right there. Port Laverly branch. What else? Tell me more about that. Who's involved in that? Who in the city guard is involved in that? And he says, well, no one in the Port Laverly city guard is involved in that. And she says, okay, what city guard is involved then if it's not Port Laverly? And he says, well, Safra, of course. That's what I told them last night. They'll never get past Safra. They're not get past all the guards there and all the people who work for the hideout, who work for the collective, who take turns, taking watch and everything. They're never gonna get past all of them, let alone, in time. Safra's 3 weeks away. And Kira says, so, to be clear, there's no one in my city guard involved in this that you know of. And he says, no, not that I know of. There were like five people were sent here. Just to start it. Until these fuckers ruined it all.
Us fuckers?
Yeah, you fuckers. I think you're fuckers.
Just like turn him to face me.
He spits in your face.
I squeeze.
Okay.
And then I heal. I crush his windpipe, and then I lay on hands.
Okay.
For 1 HP.
You feel...
I sure am a fucker.
You feel a very warm and comforting presence essentially touch your hand, and you look up and you see Clovis putting their hand on yours that's crushing the person's neck, and they say, please do not resort to violence. This is not the time for that. Here now.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Always
And
for violence.
it's kind of just my natural state, you know. He called me a fucker. I had to crush his windpipe and then bring him back to life so he could finish the story.
I'm like
Clovis
down
on this
behind Arteria and like, yeah, you tell him. I'll be back up. I'm your hype man.
I believe Clovis is right. Like, he is not committing violence unto us, so why would we commit violence unto him?
His violent words cause me distress.
Listen, man, sticks and stones can break your bones.
Can I have one of those paper things that you roll up?
Yeah, I got plenty here.
And I just
But
smell
no.
it. I don't know what to do. I just smell it.
Yeah, you got it. Just make sure when it's all done, when it's all out of smell, you just give it back to me.
Okay.
That's
You talk. You tell him how it is.
I try to tell him he's doing a good job, but I can't because then it would be a lie. So
Nice.
yeah.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. Ilaria steps forward and I mean, not Ilaria, Caleria. I'm getting my names confused. Caleria steps forward and she says, all right, this is what we're going to do. We are going to take care of him. We'll take him from here on out. And we've got some more questions for him. Kira can handle that. Looks like, apparently, nothing is happening in Port Laverly just yet. Looks like you already neutralized the threat. So I thank you for that. Perhaps we can step back into the main room and discuss why we brought you here. It is kind of urgent.
I just get up and I start walking out, and I'm just like, if we get jumped in my house again, I'm killing everyone.
You may absolutely kill anyone who attempts to jump you in your house. I can assure you that nobody here under my watch would do that.
I'm gonna tan the skins on the outside on the tree.
That sounds
Make masks out of
reasonable.
them.
Yep, sounds reasonable.
Okay. As long as we're on the same page. If you come to my house and you see that, you know what's happened. Okay,
Very well.
what do you need help with? Yes.
Very well. Our forces in the north. We have a couple of outposts in the sorry, I got distracted. Let me try this again. Some of our forces up in the Steel Cord Mountains are reporting an abnormality up there. It seems that there's some unseasonably cold weather emanating from one particular region of the mountain, and it is extending ever closer to the nation of Laverly. We sent an adventuring party who we've met at the party, actually, at the ball. They also were here for some reason. They call themselves the Dawn Riders, apparently because one of them keeps saying we ride at dawn or some such nonsense. Anyway, we sent the Dawn Riders to go and deal with it. We haven't heard from them, and this dark cold cloud is coming ever closer to Laverly, and if it gets here, our crops will be lost, and we'll be out of food, essentially. So we need you to go meet up with the Dawn Riders up in the mountain and figure out what's going on and stop whatever it is. We'll pay you very well for it. I understand that your house got damaged in the attack.
Yes.
The other night?
I did.
Okay. In addition to, let's say, a 6,000 gold reward, we'll pay for that house to be repaired for you.
This is quite generous of you, and I apologize. I came in here with a very bad misunderstanding in my head. You know, I thought it was the Port Laverly guards and maybe you guys, but oh, that's out of my head now. Obviously, we just figured out the truth. So
Great. Well, I would.
I appreciate you, and we will help.
Thank you. I would ask that you depart immediately because I'm afraid for their well-being. If they have not taken care of the cloud by now, I'm worried that something may have happened to them. They may need healing. We'll also equip you with 5 healing potions just in case they need healing. And she like snaps her fingers and somebody brings out, 5 healing potions.
So what are you going to do with the 200 Safra city guard underneath the city?
I mean, they're not here.
He said they were.
He said they're in Safra.
Then it was 3 weeks away. It's in Safra, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So last night, okay. I
Yeah.
guess I must be
So, yeah.
The guy said that that's where the hideout was, right?
Yeah, he referenced a hideout and then mentioned and then said very vaguely they'll never get to Safra.
In time.
And then started talking about the guard.
Said you won't get there in time. Nobody asked about time for what.
It's true. Nobody did ask.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But we are going to take a quick 5-minute break. So gather your thoughts before you head out to the mountain.
I have solved this case already. All we need to do is look to the east at dawn on the 5th day.
Like you do. All right, we'll be back in a couple minutes.
85 degrees in the house.
Woo! Yay, we're back!
Years.
Hello.
All the puppies! Dungeons and Dragons and Doggos, oh my! That should be our new, like, catchphrase. We literally each have at least one doggo that we've brought on stream at some point.
Dungeons, Dragons, dad jokes, and doggos.
Yes. Oh, that's the best. I love it. Okay, cool. So, yeah, you got your missive from the government. The government. You got your missive from the magistrate to go
Can you
lend some
bring
aid.
me to the map that you were looking at earlier?
Are you not on the map?
The regional map? If you may, if you can.
I mean,
You don't have to. I just saw it earlier.
wait a minute. Okay, no, I see. I'm sorry. I totally see. Yeah. How do I forgot that was thing. I'm just gonna put you back in the players thing. Is anyone else not on the Safra map?
I can't be on both because I'm on my iPad.
That's fine.
So
It's just for reference. It's totally cool.
Yeah, okay. I was just wondering where the Steel Core Mountains were.
Yeah. So, Steel Core Mountains are directly north of and east of Port Laverly. This entire mountain range, going all the way up here into that area. That's the mountain range. Some lore, some fun lore for you all. No, that's all the reach up there. Arterian. That is not part of Steel Core Mountains. Steel Core Mountains end here.
Okay.
Yeah, so the lore of the Steel Core Mountains, which you all would know because it's pretty famous, is that the mountains. It's fabled that because the mountains are shaped sort of like a reptilian claw, that at one point in time, giant reptilians walk to the earth, and that this is a footprint that they've left in, that the reptilian gods have left in the land, and you can see that there's like a little lake. It's actually quite a big lake. There, they call that the Heel Lake, or Lake Heel, Heel, because it's in the heel of the claw. The claw!
So correct me if I'm wrong, but that would be the foothills and forested area that I would have been coming from, right?
Yeah, so you would have been like coming from this area here, and where these meet. The map that the magistrate has given you, because they've given you a map, essentially is pointing you up into this area of the mountains.
Okay.
So directly northeast of town, in the nook of the left two toes.
Those are nice toes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Toes to eat. I don't get it.
It's just
Toes and the heel. They call this the arch.
They do indeed, and there is actually an archway there. It is unclear whether somebody made it or if it is a natural phenomenon, but a river does run through it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we best make haste. It is a long walk.
It is a long walk.
I mean, I'm ready to go whenever. I don't need anything.
I've got all of my things.
I've got all of my daggers and both of my cloaks, so
For the win!
If I have to go, I guess I'm ready.
Okay.
You have to.
Yeah, I'm still.
get to be outside.
Nice.
Yeah, but we're gonna end up in a dungeon again very quickly.
I think Asher said
If
she's
we're
pretty-
lucky.
right?
If we're lucky.
Have you not heard the phrase, it's all about the journey, not the destination? You live by that motto.
The only people who say that are the ones who don't make it to the destination.
I feel
Yeah.
targeted.
It's nothing against you, Chad. It's just that you'll probably forget where you're going at some point.
Yeah, you know, you're not
Or lose
wrong.
interest.
My original destination, 9 times out of 10, is not the destination I get to.
How's that worked out for you, Chad?
I'm here, aren't I? I'm somewhere.
We're about to go have some fun.
All right, onward. I start walking to the nearest gate with
Okay.
no reference to direction.
Cool. There is a northeast gate that you all find your way to after about 20 minutes of walking, and you find yourselves standing in front of a very large meadow. You can see the forest beginning in the distance. It's a little bit north of where your house is, and it goes up into the foothills of the mountains, and trees kind of snake in between the crevices and the spaces between the mountains, and climb the mountains and everything. Before you, as you look north and then toward the coast, which you can see to your left, you see just plains everywhere, just rolling fields of grass that meet right up to the base of the Steelcore Mountains. The Steelcore Mountains are very tall and get their name through local lore as a result of the steel-like sheen that they seem to have, this color of gray, sharp peaks. And yeah, they you walk in the field. Walking in the field, there's a path that goes. There's an actual road that you can follow. The guards have gone, to and fro on this road to the outpost that is up in the mountains at the border. Is there anything you want to do on your way up, or do you want to just dive on in to the mountains?
Just gonna mention to the party, it is always wise when traveling through this forest to carry an offering to the wolf packs. And shall they show up, you feed them.
But the magistrate took my pet.
I can also talk to them.
So Nora's
would
like,
be
wait,
handy.
wolves? What? Huh? What?
Yes,
That's-
wolves.
wait,
Very dangerous.
Wait, where are we? What? Why are we
Okay.
going to the mountain? Why are we going to the mountains? Why are we going? Where are we going? Why? Why are we going to the
Lenora.
mountains?
Lenora.
I just need to know, like, why are we going
You're
there?
having a hard time, I understand.
There's like wolves. I'm the size of.
Do you want a piggyback ride?
Yes.
Okay.
She immediately like.
Is
Jeez,
this
how
the
do you
farthest
wear
from
all
home
of
you've
this?
ever been?
It's just
so
like this
hot.
mound of clothing.
It's so hot. Okay.
If you take one more step, is this the farthest you'll have ever been from home?
Exactly. I just have I'm just like turtle, like. All you see are like my puffs and like the glasses. It's just like that.
Lots of Lord of the Rings quotes today. Fewer dad jokes today. We're kind of not on our dad joke game, but those Lord of the Rings references, on point.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I think Sunday we had enough for the entire week.
We did
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good
it was.
on Sunday, especially considering that we don't do very many dad jokes on Sundays.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's interesting. Cool. So yeah, you all start walking up to the mountain. You can probably get to the base of the mountains by the end of the day, and you've gotta set up camp at the base of the mountains.
I will set up camp. I'll throw just some blankets on the floor. All right, it's done.
Thank you. Yes, this is perfect. And I'll just lay across all of them. Just take up all the space I can.
I'm still in your back.
Oh, I'll lay down so on my stomach.
So I'm just like holding on, like I'm not letting go. So I'm just like.
I go like this, and then I just fall forward. Thump.
So I'm gonna make like little sling. I can make hammocks for everybody, I think, because I'll cast the speak with plants, and I can do that. I think I can do that. If you don't want to sleep on the ground.
I can make. Wait, this takes concentration, but I can make. I think I just learned this thing. Can I use the tiny hut thing? It's a stupid spell.
Yes, you
Where
can.
I actually make a dome. What is it? Hold on. It's a 10-foot radius immobile dome of 4 springs into existence around and above you and remain stationary for the duration. 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome with you, which, whatever, you're not invited, so, it's can I do that?
Yeah, of course.
Takes like 11 minutes. This sounds ridiculous. I just, do the thing where I'm like, and then I just make a little thing.
Just around you?
Just around me.
All right. Yeah. You now have a dome. The weather inside is perfect. You can make it opaque if you want, or it can be translucent if you want people to see you.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. There is now.
I just peek out and look around, and then I just close it, and I just stay there.
Since I'm assuming you said you were still on me, I'm assuming I'm in here.
Oh, that's true. Okay, well, I get down. But then wherever you are, I literally just spring it right next to you. Just right next to your body. It's this dome. I just make it right next to you.
Excluding him, I'm guessing?
Excluding him. But right next, I just ever so often I'll peek. Just to see if he's still there. And then lock myself back in.
This truly shows me how spoiled you really are.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm just all.
You even spoil yourself to this extent. Do you have a sauna in there? And I don't mean all of your clothes.
I don't think so. I don't even think there's anything in there, right?
No.
Or could I say that I have a sauna in there?
You could say that if you want, sure. I mean, there won't be.
Hot springs.
I'm assuming there's I have a beanbag. There's a cute little mist going. Some
Yeah, you could do a
lavender.
Swedish sauna.
It's lavender
just
and
have hot rocks.
patchouli mixed together. A giant beanbag. So it's and then books and books and books. It's just my little zen place.
It is.
But it's fine.
I will say that the beanbag and the books have to be illusions, because you can't create them. But I think you can determine what the inside smells like. I think that might be part of the spell.
It smells like patchouli and lavender.
Yeah. So either if it doesn't determine that, then you can absolutely prestidigitate some patchouli and lavender smell in there.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then basically since I have 55 layers of clothing, I'm just gonna make a bed with all my layers of clothing, and then just fall asleep.
Yes. I love
The
it.
outside also smells like patchouli.
I don't know, would it?
No, spells cannot pass through it.
No, from me.
Oh, from you. Yeah, it totally does. That's what it smells like. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Lavender and patchouli.
Yeah. Tomatoes and what else looks like that? What else has that same plant shape?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Okay, so who's keeping watch? Who's doing first watch?
Me.
Alright. Roll perception.
I'm maybe a little too enamored with the hut, and it's definitely stanky. I got a 5.
Okay.
I think I have a decent plus, but I mean not good enough. Perception. No, I don't have a single plus.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, you're a little distracted by the hut. You suspect she might be hotboxing it in there. But, yeah, it's really cool. The stars are coming out. With a 5, I'm going to say that you do notice the giant cloud of cold that seems to be descending from the mountains, like when there's rain, when it's raining in the Sendias and there are like clouds that are just kind of like falling down the mountains. Yeah. That's kind of what that looks like.
Okay.
That's it. Your watch goes without much.
I just, under my breath, as I look at the tiny hut, I'm just like, stupid frankincense.
All right.
Aromatherapy, my ass.
Okay, who's taking next watch? Yeah, Pro, you got it. Yeah, roll me perception.
Did it pop up for you?
I wasn't paying attention. No, it did not.
You got a 20.
Yeah, it was a 20.
Oh, sweet. All right. Yeah. So you're looking around. You do notice in the distance, toward the edge of the forest, there's some kind of like large owl that's swooping down into the fields and then going back to the trees. Looks like it's hunting. And you also notice the cloud on the mountains kind of looming over, and a chill wind goes over you. Very, very cold, frigid wind. That's just a puff before the winds shift again. And your watch goes by without any other incident. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Perception.
$25.
25. Holy crap. All right. So you notice a cloud, and you do see that a little, like, field mouse has come up to the camp and is kind of sniffing around the dimming campfire and looking for scraps of food.
Sure, I'll come and call him over and I have some scraps of food I can give him.
Like goes over, just kind of like eats a scrap of food.
Yeah, can I talk? Can I talk to it, right?
Yeah. Uh huh.
What's up, little dude?
Oh hey, what's up?
Anything you know in this area that's unusual? The storms look kind of weird.
Oh yeah, it's kind of cold lately. Kind of cold.
Anything weird or magical?
I don't know what that is, but there's an owl over there. He's a real dick. Like hunting me and everything. Just
You better be careful with that owl.
Yeah, that's why I came here.
Yeah, let's just put him down. If he wants to hang out, he can.
Okay. He's gonna like. I assume you're like sitting on a log or something, or like a stone.
Yeah, or in my little hammock. But yeah, it's like a little chair kind of thing.
Yeah. He's gonna like climb up and just kind of sit next to you. Just kind of like looking out at the stars with you.
Sweet.
All right, one more watch. Who's doing it?
I think Astra has said.
Hey, who are you waking up?
I can do it.
All right. Astra, give me a perception check, please.
17.
All right. Nice. So you, as everyone else, notice the clouds descending. You find yourself staring up at the stars, as you often do. And you turn your head slightly, and you can see, like, the constellations a little bit differently from this angle. And you can see it's almost like you can see the lines that are attaching the different stars, creating a symbol that you have not seen in a very long time, but is a shape of danger and of like dire circumstances ahead.
Okay. Is it how? What time is it?
So this is slightly before dawn. I would say it's about halfway through your watch. So if we pretend that dawn is like, 5:30, this is like 3:30, 4 o'clock kind of thing.
Okay. Is anyone else awake yet?
Nope. You look around and everyone's asleep. You can see that there is a small field mouse, like giant ears, long tail, squat, floofy body, just kind of curled up with Elwyn.
Okay. I might make everyone mad, but I'm gonna wake everyone up.
Yes!
Okay. Everyone, wake up!
No.
I'm like screaming in the top of my lungs, trying to wake everyone up. And then, what do I call it? Danger? Or what did you say the constellation?
Danger! Danger! Impending doom!
It's the Grim.
Danger.
It is
Try
the
to tell
celestial
everyone
version of the
what I
Grim.
thought.
Yeah.
Danger, huh? Like here?
I just peek out, and I'm like a little chihuahua. Like, just, what's going on? Is there a wolf? Is there a wolf? Is there a wolf? Is there a wolf? Arterian, is there a wolf? What, is there
It's a wolf. Alright. I'm gonna start climbing a tree.
Night.
Let's wait up the star.
You can eat Lenora. She's warm.
There's no wolves, guys. She's pointing. She's pointing up.
Yeah, we gotta climb.
Can I roll something to see about this star constellation?
Yeah. Give me a do a religion check.
Is it something I might recognize since I'm like outside all the time?
You might. Go ahead and also do a religion check.
Sorry, I'm kind of laggy, but I just tell the group what I know. Like, I know it's a symbol of danger, but I don't know anymore other than that.
Okay.
Perfect.
I heard you. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. 21.
All right. Crow, you know of people who read the stars. You were never taught to read the stars, just as you were never taught to read anything.
Anything?
But you know that there are like constellations that that for people who read stars do say things like that. So yeah, it seems legit. Elwyn, you are just you want to see it. You want to believe. You know it's there. You know it's true. But you've never like.
I need to believe.
Yeah. Yeah, you spend a lot of time with the stars, but no one's actually like taught you how to read them or anything. So it's more of like a, yeah, I see the shapes you're pointing out up there.
Can I?
Can you what?
Can I can I read? Can I do stuff?
Oh.
To it?
I mean, yeah, you could do a history check too. I mean, not history, a religion check.
Oh, religion?
Yeah, do religion.
Dang it! Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I start putting on my armor when I get to the tree?
Oh,
the next
absolutely
limb of the
you can.
tree.
Yep.
It's 10.
Okay. Yeah, same kind of thing. You know that people read stars. You're in some of your classes at the university. There are some of your classmates are divination wizards. What is your school of magic, by the way?
Great question. Hold on. 'Cause
I
don't
forgot.
remember. Oh my god, where is it?
Wait.
Divination.
All right, make it with advantage. Go ahead and roll another d20.
Ooh. Hold on. Religion check?
Make this one an arcana check because you're a divination wizard.
Fuck yeah. 19 plus 7.
Oh shit. Yeah, so you haven't actually been taught how to read the stars yet, but you do intuitively kind of see it put together and see you can recognize that it's a symbol of danger. You also know that there are a lot of interpretations of that, just as there are with any type of divination magic, that you could give, 5 of Pentacles of a tarot deck to 6 different mages, and each of them would have a different interpretation of the card. You kind of know that's, or you suspect that that's also the case with stars, but, I'll let it be up to you whether you trust your friend and her experience with stars.
Okay.
Ashton's gonna ask Elwyn and Arthurian saw anything during Urbot?
No, I didn't recognize anything from the stars, but what did you want to ask, Astra? Sorry, I missed it.
Just if you saw anything or encountered anything that was off.
No, I've seen the shape before, but I've never, I don't know anything about it.
And you all look around, and the night remains quiet. Nobody seems to be moving. Nothing seems to be moving out in the fields. The owls have stopped hunting. They've settled down for the day. you're in that new space of twilight where just as the sun starts showing that, hey, I do exist, the constellation fades and dawn slowly approaches. Not the dawn riders, regular dawn slowly approaches, and we will pick up next week with you continuing into the mountains because it's 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Thanks,
Alright.
everyone. Plugs for our shows. We're doing stuff this weekend.
We are. We are doing the Proving Grounds, resuming in the town of, in the town. God, I can't remember
You
where
set
we are.
yourself up well for that one.
I know, yeah. I was all not anticipating it. Graham's Rest.
Graham's Rest,
Thank
yeah.
you. Yeah. We are going to be resuming in the town of Graham's Rest and seeing where things go from there. They had just been cavity searched. Not their cavities, the cavity of their bag of holding.
Oh yeah.
Yup, that was pretty bad. Are we doing Abyss this week?
Are we doing Abyss this week?
If you'd like.
We
I can
could.
do Abyss this week.
This last Sunday was the one we normally don't, so we could do it this week.
Sweet. Then let's also have some Out of the Abyss going on. The adventures for Out of the Abyss just assisted Jinjar in rectifying a mistake from his past. And so, yeah, they almost died. Everyone almost died.
At the same
That's
time.
the story of Out of the Abyss, like every single time. And we almost died. And we were very close to dying. And we were all down to almost 0 hit points.
Everyone almost failed their freaking con saves, which would have knocked them out right in front of the demon.
Yep. That could be
But
bad.
yeah, so look for that Sunday. Probably 10. Probably 10, but between 10 and 11 for sure.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time in paradise. Do 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 do. Ooh, we need a jingle. Okay, bye.